Making the headlines this evening, Dr. Soludo urges women to tackle issues affecting family and society. Dr. Obiefuna calls on parents to assist their children in choosing career early enough. NIMET predicts 3-day thunderstorms rain from today. Australia to recognize Palestinian statehood. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something, report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers to call are 5111 and 0800-22-00008. ABS TV is now live on cable free-to-air. Join us. My name is Ajuluchukwu Okabwe. Many thanks for joining us. As Christian women begin their year's annual August meeting, Anambra State Governor's wife, Dr. Nonya Soludo, has asked them to discuss fundamental issues affecting family and society. The governor's wife, who stated this in a statement she released in August, said that August meetings should provide important platforms to point out peculiar problems that need urgent attention, beginning from the ones happening around them. According to the governor's wife, it is important to draw attention to raising moral deficit in child raising, depreciation on family values, drug abuse amongst school children, parental neglect, and quest for illicit wealth among youth as key problems that August meetings can address. She also stated that it is time for August meetings to move away from what it used to be to take a deeper dive into promoting communal and religious peace and tolerance and solving critical issues. Mrs. Soludo further explained that the platform should offer women opportunities for ideological reforms, social growth, and economic empowerment. The governor's wife also urged them to figure out viable avenues to reach out to members who are struggling with faith and life to also dedicate time to spiritual revival, while wishing all Anambra women attending this year's August meeting a peaceful and fulfilled outing. The governor's wife asked them to remember the state and the country in their prayers. The Anambra State Commissioner for Information, Dr. Law Mefor, has said that Governor Chukwuma Soludo is for everybody and is living out the policy that Anambra is home for all Nigerians. Correspondent Joseph Ebuocha filed in this report.
Addressing non-indigens in Anambra who joined him and the entire people of Agbaja village, Abatete, in marking this year's Iguaro, a revered annual event commonly known as Iwaji New Yam Festival, Commissioner Mefor noted that Governor Soludo recruited teachers and health workers from different states of the Federation and will continue to do so, making qualification a watchword instead of state of origin. He described the governor's re-election as victory foretold and ordained by God and invited all on 10th November for victory celebration.
There is another wave of employment of health professionals going on as we speak, drawing them from all over Nigeria. Once you are qualified, Anambra is your place, is your home. That is Soludo's policy, and it has been going on. If it is not broken, why mend it?
In their separate remarks, the President General of Association of Non-Indigenous Welfare in Anambra, Chief Great Ugoke, Vice President of ANISA and Anayas, Alhaji Bello Maigari, and Eze Ndiobia Nanambra, Dr. Amos Nkuda thanked Dr. Mefor and the entire Abatete people for the warm reception they received, noting that being part of people enjoying the governor's good works in the state, they will vote for his re-election to ensure continuity.
National Youth Day marked every 12th of August to highlight cultural, legal, and other issues affecting the youth populace. with this year's theme, Youth Empowerment and Sustainable Future. Correspondent Kenechukwu Chukwudi now reports.
On issues that affect the Nigerian youth, a media practitioner, Dr. Ifeanyi Obiefuna, pointed out that chief amongst them are hunger and underemployment, especially with the exploitation by the private sector of underpaying workers while maximally using their energy. Dr. Obiefuna urged parents to help their growing children in choosing a career path early enough in order to maximize their youth age, calling on all to rise up against the exploitation of youths.
I think it is better early for the parents to guide the youth from the beginning, early stage, to choose a career in life. I use this opportunity to urge the private sectors to stop using the youth. It is so unfortunate in this hard time to see a youth working 30 days for just 20,000 naira. I'm a graduate. So the private sector should also understand that the youth are the working force of the country.
Sharing his thoughts on the day, another media practitioner, Dr. Stanley Onunkwo, emphasized that the Nigerian youth are greatly challenged due to rising insecurity and lack of enabling environments to thrive, stating that until the narrative is changed, the potentials of the Nigerian youth will keep lying fallow.
Protection of lives and property. Secondly, creation of an enabling environment. If these two things are achieved, I believe no Nigerian youth will not thrive.
In Oka, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
On the news, NIMET predicts 3-day thunderstorms, rain from today. And on the foreign scene, Australia to recognize Palestinian statehood. We take a pause, and after the break, the news commences.
Are you 50 to 75 years old, retired or about to retire? Finally, the focus is on you. Apply for the Hares Insurance Retirement Dream Competition for a chance to win your share of a 5 million naira grant to fund your retirement dreams. This is the time to finally live your own dreams. Visit www.haresinsurancegroup.com/retirees club to apply. Courtesy Hares Insurance Group.
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Creamer. Even when you need to clear your eyes. Kivo Creamer. When you need to have the break time. Kivo Creamer. It's not tea, but for Garita. Kivo Creamer. Kivo Creamer. Kivo Creamer. Kivo Creamer.
Good time moments with Kivo Creamer.
Kivo Creamer.
The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has predicted thunderstorms and rain from Monday to Wednesday across the country. NIMET's weather outlook released in Abuja envisaged morning thunderstorms today over the northern region, with moderate rains expected over Sokoto, Kano, Adamawa, and Taraba states. According to the report, thunderstorms with moderate rains are expected over Bauchi, Borno, Kaduna, Kano, Jigawa, Taraba, and Adamawa states later in the day. The agency also envisaged a high possibility of flooding occurring in parts of Katsina, Kebbi, Zamfara, and Sokoto states. During the forecast period and for the central region, there are prospects of light rain over parts of Niger State. Thunderstorms with light rains are anticipated over parts of the Federal Capital Territory, Plateau, Niger, Nasarawa, Benue, and Kogi states. And over to our foreign news. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has announced that Australia will now recognize a Palestinian state in September. Albanese said that his government would formally announce the move when the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, meets in New York. Albanese, in a conference at Canberra, stated that two-state solution is humanity's best hope to break the cycle of violence in the Middle East and to bring an end to the conflict, suffering, and starvation in Gaza. Australia's announcement comes as Canada, France, and the United Kingdom are preparing to formally recognize Palestine at the meeting next month, joining the vast majority of UN member states. And over to sport. Spain forward Alvaro Morata has joined Serie side Como after his Galatasaray loan deal was terminated. Confirming the deal, Fabrizio Romano posted today. It's been considered a new Como player from AC Milan. Morata can be considered the Como player from AC Milan after Galatasaray loan broke. The loan agreement with Galatasaray has been officially ended, and all that is left is to finalize registration with his new club. The 32-year-old spent the second half of last season on loan at Galatasaray, has decided to join Como to have a more important role than he had at the Rossoneri the previous season. Morata played 25 official matches last season with the San Siro side, 21 of which were as a starter, scoring 6 goals and providing a single assist. And that's the size of our package, but before we go, let's remind you that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world via our social media website. You can join us on www.abstv.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on ABS Radio Television. You can also follow us on our social media handles at ABS Radio Television and on Facebook at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram and on X. Before we go, a look at the main points. Mrs. Soludo has urged women to tackle key issues affecting family and society. Dr. Obiefuna has called on parents to assist their children in choosing career early enough. We also brought to you NIMET has predicted 3-day thunderstorms rain from today. And on the foreign scene, Australia is to recognize Palestinian statehood. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers to call are 5111 and 0800-220008. ABS TV is now live on cable free-to-air. Join us. And that's all we have for you this evening. My name is Ajuluchuku Okagwe. Many thanks for joining us. Have a pleasant night rest.